Current Affairs, November 2022, Part 1 by Infobellz. World Thrift Day is celebrated every year on which day? October 31st. World Cities Day is observed every year on which day? 31st October. The National Unity Day or Rashtriya Ekta Divas is celebrated every year on October 31st to commemorate the birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, who has been appointed as Executive Chairman of Samsung Electronics. J.Y. Lee. 113th birth anniversary of Indian nuclear physicist was observed on 30th October, who is known as the father of Indian nuclear program. Homi Jehangir Baba. Momlu Cave in which state has become the first Indian geoheritage site to be recognized by UNESCO? Meghalaya. Saudi Arabia won the bid to host Asian Winter Games in 2029. India contributed an amount of $5 lakh to UN Trust Fund for Counter-Terrorism. Where was India's second national model Vedic school inaugurated recently? Puri. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh dedicated 75 infrastructure projects to the nation for an amount of rupees 2,180 crore. Falcon Heavy, the world's most powerful active rocket, was launched by which space technology companies? SpaceX. Under which section of the Payment and Settlement Systems Act 2007, the Reserve Bank of India revoked the certificate of authorization of the Chennai-based GI Technology Private Limited over governance concerns in the company? Section 8. India defeated which country to win its third Sultan of Johor Cup? Australia. IMD Trilat is the first joint maritime exercise among the Indian Navy and which navy? Mozambique, Tanzania. Rajesh Rajan has been appointed as the next ambassador of India to which country? Ivory Coast. Which country has won FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup 2022? Spain. Lula da Silva has defeated the incumbent president of country to become a new president in Brazil. What is the theme of World Cities Day 2022? Act local to go global. First ASEAN India Startup Festival has been inaugurated in which country to mark the 30th anniversary of ASEAN and India's relationship? Indonesia. According to the report released by UNHCR in October 2022, which country hosted the largest refugee population in the world? Turkey. According to the WHO's Global TB Report 2022, how many TB cases notified in India in 2021? 21.4 lakh. Who has won the Rajyotsava Award this year by the Karnataka government? K. Shivan. Which state has won the Scotch Award 2022 in the Women and Child Development category for its popular Lakshmi Bandhar scheme? West Bengal. World Vegan Day is celebrated to encourage people to follow the vegan lifestyle and spread awareness about veganism. It is observed on November 1st. Jamshed J. Irani, the steel man of India, passed away at Tata Main Hospital in Jamshedpur. Which state has inaugurated North India's first hyperscale data center, Yota Yota Devan built? Uttar Pradesh. Which state government will set up cyber intelligence unit in the state to curb cyber and financial crime? Maharashtra. International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against Journalists is celebrated every year on which day? 2nd November. Which state government has decided to set up a committee for the implementation of the Uniform Civil Code in the state? Gujarat. Ministry of Electronics and IT has approved the setting up of a greenfield electronics manufacturing cluster in which state? Maharashtra. Who has launched the KYC registration agency which maintains KYC records of investors in an electronic form? BSE Technologies. Name the author of the book Nuclearization of Asia. Rene Naba. Which country has been conferred the prestigious Friends of Liberation War honor on former US Senator Edward M. Kennedy posthumously? Bangladesh. UN General Assembly designated World Tsunami Awareness Day on November 5. Vigilance Awareness Week is being observed from 31st October to 6 November 2022. What is the theme of Vigilance Awareness Week 2022? Corruption-free India for a developed nation. International Open Access Week is celebrated worldwide to create awareness. It is celebrated on last full week of October. Which West African country assumes the rotating monthly presidency of the United Nations Security Council? Ghana. Which state is hosting the three-day Civil Air Navigation Services Organization Conference 2022 from 1st to 3rd November? Goa. Adani New Industries Limited has constructed a wind turbine in Gujarat. Which steel company has received responsible steel certification for 3 of its production facilities? Tata Steel. The RBI has announced its first pilot project to use central bank digital currency in the wholesale market for secondary trade from November 1st to government securities. UPI transaction growth of Rs 730 crore in October 2022 is 7.7%. Which state begins National Tribal Dance Festival 2022? Chhattisgarh. The ruler of Sharjah city of UAE, Sheikh Sultan Al Qasimi, has inaugurated which edition of the Sharjah International Book Fair? 41st. India Water Week is celebrated from 1st to 5th November 2022. What is the theme of India Water Week 2022? Water security for sustainable development with equity. Sojila Day was commemorated on 1st November at Sojila War Memorial near Dras. Sojila Day is observed to celebrate the gallant action by Indian troops in Operation Bison of 1948. Which insurance company has launched a first of its kind satellite index-based farm yield insurance policy? HDFC Ergo. Who was conferred Karnataka Ratna posthumously on 1st November 2022? Puneet Rajkumar. Bank of Baroda has launched BoB World Opulence, BoB World Sapphire Premium Debit Cards for its HNI customers, which has signed a Master Risk Participation Agreement for supporting trade transactions with First Rand Bank to boost India-Africa trade. EXIM Bank of India. The UGC has directed all higher education institutions to observe Bharatiya Bhasha Divas on which day every year? 11th December. Which word has been chosen as the Collins Dictionary Word of the Year? Permacrisis. The gross GST revenue collected in the month of October 2022 was Rs 1,51,718 crore and is the second highest monthly collection ever. India has pledged $5 million as annual support to UNRWA to serve the schools, health centers, and other basic services run by the organization to support Palestinian refugees. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has declared Mangar Dam as national monument. It is located in which state? Rajasthan. Who has addressed the inaugural function of Investment Karnataka, the Global Investors Meet? Narendra Modi. who has been appointed as Chairman and Managing Director of PPCL. V.R. Krishnagupta, who has been selected for the first Kerala Jyoti Award instituted by Kerala government. M.T. Vasudevan Nair. Jambe Tashi passed away at the age of 48. He was a politician. Which state will host Track Asia Cup 2022 from November 25 to 28? Kerala. India Post Payments Bank has conducted India's first floating financial literacy camp in Srinagar. Who is the first voter of independent India exercised his right to franchise for 34th time for the Himachal Pradesh Assembly election? Shyam Saranik. Energy Efficiency Services Limited has announced the appointment of its Chief Executive Officer as Vishal Kapoor. What is the unemployment rate in October against 6.43% in September? 7.77%. Who has inaugurated the Baji Rout National Football Tournament in Odisha? Dharmendra Pradhan. Who has hit the form and is scoring 50s in the ongoing ICC 2020 World Cup? Virat Kohli. Who has won the title in the Open Men's Asian Continental Chess Championship 2022? R. Pragnananda. Ongoing vigilance storm air drills is between the US and which country? South Korea. Which state has launched the CM dashboard to access the real-time data of all departments and decisions taken on major schemes? Haryana. Who has been selected for the Kerala government's prestigious Eഴുത്തച്ഛൻ Puraskaram 2022? Sethu. Who has been appointed as new president of the FICCI? Subrakant Panda. Who has won the men's doubles final of the French Open Badminton 2022 in Paris? Chirag Shetty and Satvik Sairaj Rangireddy. Which country has created a world record by operating the longest passenger train recently? Switzerland. NBHICL has partnered with which bank to provide best-in-class health insurance solutions to bank's customers? IDFC First Bank. Who has unveiled the booklet Agenda for Members of Panchayati Raj Institutions for Rural Development? Giriraj Singh. What is the theme of World Travel Market for the year 2022? The future of travel starts now. Haryana State Government's Forest Department has joined with which organization to launch the Trees Out Safe Forest in India? USAID. Who has been appointed as the independent director of Reliance Industries Limited? KV Kamath. The Indian men's team has won its first gold medal by defeating which country in the Asian Squash Team Championship? Kuwait. International Day for Preventing the Exploitation of the Environment in War and Armed Conflict is observed every year on which day? November 6th. Who will be the chief guest for the 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Divas Convention which will held in 2023? President of Guyana. National Cancer Awareness Day is observed every year on which day? 7th November. In quarter 4 of financial year 2022, the gross NPA of the State Bank of India stood at what percentage? 3.5%. Who was selected as the new president of the International Hockey Federation? Mohammad Taya Bikram. Kishore Kebasa has been appointed as the chairman of which organization? National Monuments Authority. Who has said to become the new Prime Minister of Israel in November 2022? Benjamin Netanyahu. Who was appointed as honorary member in the General Division of the Order of Australia for his service to the Australia-India bilateral relationship? Amit Das Gupta. The Unique Identification Authority of India has launched a new AI/ML based chatbot for better resident experience. What is the name of the chatbot? Aadhar Mitra. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.